Eloy. First I want to talk about your About Head series. Can you tell me where the idea for this series came from or what inspired you?
On the one hand, I was looking for images with a great visual potential, and on the other hand, I needed big surface to experiment with the physical medium of paint that I couldn't exploit when I was working on a smaller scale. The first portraits were those from the swimmer series, and one of the characteristics was the introduction of different external elements like different colored caps, googles, shaving cream or flowers. After working 9 years, I started my Painting My Head series. It was the first time that I was painting myself. These paintings are the reflection of my own understanding of contemporary figurative art and my own relationship with paint.
I find it interesting that you chose to do your very first self-portrait on such a large canvas, and I imagine it must have been pretty surreal when the painting was completed to stand back and look at yourself on such a large scale. I want to talk a little bit about hyperrealism. Now I know that that's not a main focus as a painter for you, and when I look at your paintings, I feel like they go so far beyond hyperrealism. There's a brooding emotion in your pieces, and I don't think a photograph could ever capture what you're capturing. What do you attribute that to?
Photography is a very important element in my work, but I need to integrate another qualities into my paintings because I think that photography has its own codes as does painting. The view is the most important. Even when you are taking pictures, you are making conscious choices as an artist. You transform reality and then make it your own to show to the viewer in a different way. I don't mind if my works are hyperreal. I am a hyperreal artist. What really matters is how I interpret things and reality.
So essentially, your camera and your photographs are not just a tool for you as a painter, but actually they're an integral part of your body of work, which is very cool. Now I want to talk about your Paint in My Head series. I find these pieces absolutely phenomenal. When I look at them, I see landscapes within the paint, on the skin, in the hair, and to me it's very exciting. They're powerful, they're beautiful, and they're endless. Can you talk a little bit about these pieces?
As I said before, it is a reflection of my internal conflict relation with paint. On one side I have paint on my mind, and on the other side it is a mask that I'm hiding behind. At the same time, it symbolizes war paint as a reference to my constant inner fight with my emotions while painting. The better I feel while painting, the happier I am, and vice versa.
Oh, we all wear many masks. And speaking of masks, I know that you are also a very talented musician. And many artists that I know usually work in more than one medium. They might be a writer and a visual artist, in your case a musician and a visual artist. I'm wondering if you have a hard time balancing Eloy the artist with Eloy the musician.
For me, music is a natural extension of my paintings. They are two different ways of expressing two different mediums, but they come from the same person. I dedicate a lot of time to my music, and the only difference is that I don't earn money with my music, but I will never be able to give up my music. The problem is finding the time to do all my occupations. because whatever I'm doing, I give 100%.
And it's absolutely obvious when I listen to your music and see your art that you do put 100% into everything that you do. Okay, Eloy, my last question. Who is your favorite living artist today?
I believe that today there are a lot of good artists working in different disciplines and styles. Perhaps for me today the artist that is closest to my idea of a really good contemporary painter is Justin Mortimer.
Eloy, thank you for answering these questions and letting us get a peek into your process and your work. It's really been great.
This is the room where I keep my paintings. Some finished works, some works in process, like this.
This is One on One with Michelle Buchanan. See you next time.